Panspermia! I thought we were done with this. Did you hear about that Omicron thing? You know that new variant, the Omicron? I did hear. It's very spooky. Yeah, very spooky. Not great. Listen, I don't really have time right now. I gotta clean. You know, there's a movie about that Omicron. An Italian movie from the 60s. About an alien. A what? That's right, it comes down and it basically takes over like a zombie. Like this guy, he's a dead man, takes him over, possesses him, becomes like a parasitic host, and then tries to take over the world. Okay. Omicron! Well, there it is right there. A virus coming in, taking over an Earth, man. Some people are even saying this movie right here that was released on November 26, Black Friday, it's about a meteor and a parasitic invasion of aliens. Some even say it's the remake of Omicron. On Thanksgiving night, disgruntled workers begrudgingly work to open the store. Meanwhile, an alien parasite crashes to the Earth and a meteor. Oh my goodness gracious, creating like monster zombies. But I'm sure it's just a coincidence that the very same day the World Health Organization comes out and says, this is what we're gonna name it. That's quite coincidental, don't you think? Gotta cut it out. I gotta get back to work. It's an Italian body snatchers movie, don't you know? Listen, Irish, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna check for boogers. That don't trouble ya? Why would that trouble me? Because it's weird. Especially with all the talk about the aliens and the Pentagon. What troubles me is the fact that some mirror is talking to me. You know, they say that Simpson creator, that groaning guy, the one that predicts the future all the time. You know, in Futurama, guess what? Guess what? You probably also find it a coinky-dinky-doo to know that, yes, Omicron invaders on Futurama. It's like a meme that's going around, don't you know? It's a meme! A meme! Irish, I don't want to talk about this. A meme. I gotta clean. A meme. Oh, okay. Oh, so we're talking about cartoons now. Yeah, that's why nobody takes you seriously. Don't you understand that? You're breaking out cartoons? Would you take me seriously if I took this recorder and shoved it so far down your throat that every time you fart, you play Happy Birthday? No. What are you saying? I'm saying, what if it be some monsters from space? What if it be some tiny little invisible jellyfish aliens trying to invade, pretending themselves to be a virus called Omicron? Wait, I did like a show on that, didn't I? That's right. That's where me get the idea from, your show from 2019. I don't know why you're talking about jellyfish coming from space. Yeah, but that show was about an immortal parasitic jellyfish that uses hosts to live forever inside of the host. It doesn't have anything to do with Omicron! Aliens, that was discovered in Antarctica or something. Omicron! It was also about like a huge jellyfish galaxy. That's what they were calling it. All these newborn baby stars. And I just thought it was interesting that there were jellyfish everywhere. I didn't really think that jellyfish aliens were going to come. What are you talking about? What if this virus in the ground actually comes from space.
What?
Like that new Apple show Invasion, you know. Everything's about the aliens today.
You have way too much time on your hands.
All I'm saying is Omicron, that movie, was about an alien and a virus and everything else. It's just kind of like, it's quite on the nose, you know, it's quite a coincidence.
You sound like a meatball covered in Parmesan cheese. That's what you sound like.
All I'm saying is, what if it's like that movie? And right now we don't know the invasion of the body snatchers is happening. They're all acting crazy. That's why they're acting so crazy.
Danielle!
Because the alien invaders are
Here's talking to me again!
trying to invade our bodies. I mean, I'm talking about Uranus alone. Just saying, if you know, maybe if it was a parasitic race of aliens, maybe there's a reason why deworming medicine works.
No.
No!
I doubt that.
No!
That's another little coincidence.
I mean, that would explain it, you know, if it works and all. But who knows?
No.
What, you never heard that theory about that, the comet bringing that, you know, back in the day, bringing the virus to the crown? They said that's the case. It's that the Panspermia. Oh, what is wrong with you? This is a family show. How you talking like that to me? It's ridiculous.
No, not spermia, panspermia. Panspermia. That's what they call it. Not
Oh, Pan. Isn't it that goat god that all the elites worship? So you're talking really about that god that they worship, his little Willies and Jimmies and Sallys and sissies?
No, but there was a theory back when the virus of the crown first came out. There was like this theory that it hitched a ride on this comet that went over, I guess, China, and they published a bunch of papers on it. It's like this theory that's where it came from. It's just, it wasn't taken seriously.
Space monsters, like me said.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous, you say?
Seriously, that's ridiculous.
Well, what if me told you that you've been secretly talking about the alien invasion for many years?
I'd say this is clearly a parody, just in case anybody thought that it wasn't. It's a parody.
Well, you talk a lot about that egg now, don't you? The egg.
Yeah, so?
You got eggs all over your thumbnails.
And?
You just did a whole video about the cosmic egg, don't you remember, Jake?
I did.
Kylie Jenner and her world egg. Kim Kardashian and the egg for her new makeup line. And then, of course, you got the Netflix movie about the Cleopatra eggs. Everything's about the eggs with you, Jake. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I think they're pretty cool.
Egg this, egg that.
Yes, and?
Egg this, egg that. You want me to tell you why me know it has to do with aliens?
No, I don't. I really don't. I don't know. Should be obvious.
Well, of course it be Mork from Mork. The alien that came in an egg. There's your answer.
Okay. I gotta go.
But seriously, why you be putting those eggs in all them thumbnails? You put the alien egg behind General Flynn in your last video. What you doing? What you doing? Me wants to know.
Because I thought it looked cool. Because I'm trying to be cool.
Look cool. Listen up, Jakey Poopy Pants. What you don't know about Omicron is, guess what?
What?
It's an egg.
An egg?
Exactly.
Omicron means egg?
Exactly. 2 fourth magnitude stars that are found out there beyond.
that's some coincidence, right? You're talking about aliens, you're talking about eggs, you're talking about all this stuff, and all of a sudden here it is again. Very strange. You better buckle up and get those Lucky Charms ready. I got toilets to clean. It's all connected, Jake. And well, you can find anything if you're looking for it, okay? You can find anything to back up any nonsense. Maybe you should look for a big bowl of Wake Up Neo because the Matrix has ya. I have to clean the house. What you have to start doing is coloring your hair again, Methuselah, because you look like a grandpa who just pooped his pants. What is wrong with you? What? Seriously, what's wrong? What's wrong is you don't see. See what? Right here. Right here. What? What? Right here. What? Right here. What? It's as big as the gargantuan nose on your face. I can't believe you can't see it. The whole world can see your nose. What are you talking about? They skipped 2 letters. Omicron. They skipped 2 letters. I don't know how you got those many subscribers. For Pete's sake, what does it say? Neo? Neo? Ding, ding, ding! Look who showed up for his pudding cup before night time, you dirty, smelly old man who poops his pants. Oh, it just looks that way. That's a coincidence. No, I thought nothing was a coincidence to you. Didn't you say that 2 things come together within? Go inside, come together within. You're talking about these things, but you say it's just a coincidence. I mean, what do you really believe, Jake? We want to know in the comment section. Listen, it takes a little more than just a couple of weird coincidences for me to think that that this thing is alien space invaders pretending to be a virus, okay? What about your 666 everywhere then? What about that? Huh? Well, it's been 666 days between January 30th, 2020 and November 26th. Okay, that's important. Why? 666 days from when that health organization of the world first declared the emergency, and the day they declared the space invaders and Omicron. I gotta go. This has been fun. This has been fun. I gotta go. You're really a weirdo, you know? You're a weirdo. Says the man who drinks coffee and tea out of Uranus. Okay, so, are we done? I mean, you just did a whole breakdown of that Economist magazine from 2017, didn't you? I did. Well, what you failed to see was that the last card had a bunch of stars on it with children's faces all over it. Well, me counts 14 stars and then smack dab in the middle. You got this comet. That's number 15. Well, the name Omicron is used to designate the 15th star in any constellation. Okay, listen, this would make a great movie. 14 stars and that looks like a comet, don't you know? Panspermia. Spermia. Oh, God, I said it, didn't I? I did. Look, there are too many people doing and saying too many ridiculous things. It's irresponsible, people saying that they know this or they know that. Just because things look a certain way and seem to play out a certain way, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's space invaders, okay? Omicron! Okay, look, we got enough problems already. You've made a very strong, great case for a sci-fi movie, that's about it. But we can't be putting things... I mean, you can't be listening to people, that's because nobody knows. This is really ridiculous, okay? The truth is stranger than fiction, some say. But in this case, I'm talking to a mirror. You don't even exist. So I'm saying maybe this was fun to think about and talk about, but you're a total meatball. That's what you are. You're a total meatball. Well, it's not as silly as the GOP committee chair. You know, the 80-year-old man who says there's a water monster with tentacles in the thing. You know, the thing. Water? What? A water monster? It looks like they released the Kraken after all. Release the Kraken! Release the Kraken! What? Don't you remember them saying, release the Kraken all the time? Before, right before. I don't see a connection. You don't see the connection? A water monster with tentacles is a Kraken? Okay, check please, check. The Kraken, release the Kraken! Check. A water monster with tentacles that brings about the judgment of the gods or the fallen angels or the space invaders. You don't think that that's suspect? Danielle, I'm just saying, you know, you got your YouTube channel, you should probably be looking into it. You know, everybody likes to send you those kooky emails about all the weird stuff going on. So I figured I'd get some wood in one time and tell you, you should probably look into it before the water monster comes for your knickers. I mean, you don't really believe this, though, really? Do you? Do you really believe this, honestly? Who, me? Well, I'm not even real, Jake. I'm just the writer in you trying to make sense of a mad world. You old smelly man. Well, you should try harder.